Hey, Wealth Warriors. Are you ready to redefine wealth and master your money mindset? Welcome to Women of Wealth. I'm your Gen X host, Hollywood Gray. And our millennial host, Ali Ramo, will not be joining us today. She had another appointment. However, we have the powerhouse and incredible Dr. Lauren Powers. Lauren is an award-winning athlete, 10 times bodybuilding champion, stuntwoman, media personality, best-selling author, global speaker, entrepreneur, and founder of Lauren Powers House of Body and Business. She also has a career that's rooted in strength, authenticity, and faith. She boldly steps into her confidence and purpose every day. Welcome, Lauren.
Thank you. So happy to be here, my dear friend, Miss
I
Holly. Gets me
know.
to
Well,
be
I could go on and
my
on and on
queen.
about your bio.
Well, there you go. Been a little busy.
A little busy in your career, huh?
A little busy. Yes, I am the queen of reinvention. Heard you mention that. When one thing doesn't work out, I just reinvent myself, kind of like Madonna, right? She reinvented herself all through her career. Same thing, but now like through faith, like you said. Hence, I wore my earrings for you.
I know. I love those.
My main
Well, let's
cross.
get started, Lauren. So tell us a little bit of
Okay.
your journey and how you've had so many diverse and inspiring careers.
Well, let's see. The fitness thing started after the firefighting. So I was a firefighter, but I got discriminated against for not being strong enough. So
So you went into
I
bodybuilding?
trained. Yeah, so I trained a year and a half. That literally leaped me right into being super strong because there was a lawsuit for gender discrimination. It was kind of a big deal here in my hometown. So I had a trainer that was very upset with the chief, and he was adamant about getting me super strong. So when my deposition came about, I took off my little business jacket, and I had a kind of like I'm wearing now, a sleeveless sweater underneath. I put it on the back of my chair, and the entire team of attorneys, their faces just dropped because their whole premise of the lawsuit was I didn't have the upper body strength to perform the task and duties of a firefighter. And so when I took off my jacket, I had 15.5-inch biceps, like 3 times bigger than I am now.
Wow.
So I was just jacked, right?
Yeah.
And they just destroyed them because I got super strong. But that also led me into being a fitness competitor. So I went on the career of that, competed a bunch of times. I won 10 overall heavyweight bodybuilding titles and have all the trophies to prove it. And from there, I decided to be a guest poser because I loved performing and being on stage and feeling the energy of the audience and doing all that fun stuff. So that's how I won all the titles, is because of my night show was always on fire, because it just came through me. I didn't ever practice. I never had a set routine. I just winged it. Kind of like I do my speeches and this interview, wing it. But now I find out that it's just Holy Spirit working through me. So now I can kind of label it, in hindsight, of my whole journey that I've been through in my entire life. Actually, it was all God just going, okay, you're going down this lane. Now I'm going to pluck you out of this, put you over here. So that's kind of what happened with the guest posing. I got to do all that. I guest posed all over the world. Then when I came back, I didn't like the politics of the sport. The way it was, the way the competitions were run, it's very, very political. It's very money driven, and you kind of buy your placements. It's kind of like a beauty pageant. It was just a nightmare. So I decided to do my own. So I did that for 6 years, was very successful at that. I was an athlete for the athlete as a promoter, gave away, swag bags and got sponsors for people, let the audience in free. I mean, I did all these things to help the athlete. But then COVID came and all the venues got shut down. And to be honest with you, Holly, that I didn't have the energy or the purpose inside of me anymore to continue on. So I decided to do women's empowerments instead. And so that was much easier than getting women out in a bikini on stage to compete. As everybody wants to be a speaker, right? You're a speaker.
Right.
So that was easy. I had like 8 booked from eWomen right away on my stage. Diana Sabatino helped me host it, who was our executive managing director, as you know. And just one thing led to another. And so I just kept promoting events, just kept doing it, and just changed my focus. And now, fast forward to today, I'm doing events as well, but it's all in the health and wealth arena.
Yeah.
Which you're going to be a speaker at my next one.
Yeah, so we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I love all the reinvention. So a
Yes.
quick story about Lauren is I saw her at an event when we were coming out of COVID. She actually had just gotten cleared to fly to this event, and she was
Yep.
so thin. I mean, she's a thin gal. I mean, very muscular, but very fit gal as it is. And I'm pretty tall, so whenever she comes up to me, I'm like, Lauren, what is wrong? Let's go get some food right now. So the whole conference, I just had to keep feeding her because I was afraid she was going to shrink away. Like she was saying, her arms are so much smaller now than they used to
Yes.
be. And, I guess that's what happens when you stop with the competitions, but also, you're still in great shape and you still promote health for people. But how do you always find a way to reinvent yourself?
It's, again, back looking at hindsight, I swear it's God just placing me and having me do what he wants me to do, because every time I was like, oh, well, that didn't work out. Let's do this. And it just almost just comes to me. And I didn't know it was him doing it at the time, but now I do, because he's been there the whole time through the faith that I have, but I didn't put his name on it. Now I give him all the glory. Like that's just my gig now, as you know.
Right.
I'm all about, well, here I have all my little toys here. It's all about faith, baby, the rock foundation and fierce faith. Let's see. I'll turn my little light on.
Oh, we can't see it. Turn it off and then we can. Oh, there we go. Fierce faith, love. Yes.
Yes.
So, I mean,
remember Sandra Yancey gave us these little things.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, I still have it.
So any other women who might be feeling stuck, you would really, from what I'm hearing, you would just really have them lean into their faith, right? Over fear.
100%. I know that's a saying, but it's so true. Give God all the glory, faith over fear. Like, what do you have to be fearful of, really? I mean, people say the number one fear is death, but I was in Pedro Deo's course on wealth, actually. But he was talking about that and how he interviewed all these people that had the near-death experiences, the NDEs, and they all come back and said they didn't even want to come back. They just said it was so amazing. Like, heaven is so awesome. Like, what do you have to be fearful of? You should be looking forward to it. And so I kind of live my life like that. Like, everything is exciting and every day is a new adventure. Like, you know me. It's like I just wake up, I'm like, okay, God, what's your will for me today? Who's, and the phone will ring and things will just happen, and whatever obstacles are in my way, I just like, okay, that's God's plan. Let's just deal with it. Like yesterday, I broke down literally on the first hole in my golf cart. I hit the drive of my life from the professional tees, which, because it goes professional, then there's men tees, and then there's the ladies tees, or the forward tees now we have to call them. And I was hitting from the professional tees with my friend and just launched one out there, drove my cart up there, hit another shot, launched it again, which off the first hole is pretty, sometimes it's intimidating, right? Because people could see you from the clubhouse. But I just killed it. Go to my ball, no juice in my cart, none whatsoever, completely dead. Anyways, and then all of a sudden it started going again. I told my friend, I'm like, jump in. We left our balls out on the course. We just, I'm like, jump in. We were like running and she's jumping in my cart, and we go in, we get around the corner, try to go up a hill, died again. Anyways, it was God's plan. We rented a cart, played the game, made it right before dark. But my friend came, he kind of helped me. He rewired it and got me home. But actually then his cart died right where my cart died, which is so weird. So I ended up towing him all the way home with my golf cart that's wired together. It's just like, it's like these crazy things happen, but you just kind of go with the flow. Like, I didn't let it deter me, from my joy. It worked out. I called my friend, all the things. In fact, he just left right before this call. We got the new part. We fit my golf cart's amazing, and I'm back in business. But some people could have let something like that, like being stuck, because they don't help you there. Like you're on your own. And it was Sunday. Hello, there was no golf places were open. I called like 10 places. No one was open. So I just got it to where I needed to be, and it was safe there. But then I don't know. It's just I don't know. That's just one example that's off the top of my head because he just left.
Right. Yeah.
But again, it's just the simple things that can either have you stuck, or you can see it as an opportunity and move through it. And it's a mindset thing, really. Yeah, you know this.
It really is. It's about the mindset, right?
Yeah, and I've been in sales for so long, and I've dealt with rejection. Sales is, you just hear a lot of no's, but I changed my mindset to I loved hearing no, because that means I'm the closer to the next yes. And same thing with Hollywood. I go on a ton of auditions. I've been doing Hollywood since I've been a SAG actress since 2004. I just looked at my new card. I'm like, that's a long time.
Yeah.
But I've got to all these different opportunities, but there's a lot that I never got either. But you know what? I never let that rejection or that no, or the no, don't get the call back or get the booking stop me. Like I'm like, okay, that's God's plan. He doesn't want me on that set, and just let it go. And you just surrender and give it up. And then you just keep pushing through and never give up on your purpose and your plan. And you just go forward and don't let those little things stop you. But I see on the other side, so many people that get stuck, like you use that word, on these little things that it's, again, back to mindset. You're just like, oh, this is an opportunity. Let me try something else. And so you reinvent yourself and go, okay. And then I did get different outfits for different careers. Like my mom, when I was younger, like I would just change outfits. And they were always involve some sort of hat or helmet or some sport. Like, but it's fun. I love changing things. I never get bored. Let's put it that way. I am not boring.
That's for sure.
Right?
Well,
you
I know. I know. Well, I mean, and the other thing too is a big part of your work is helping women step into their confidence physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually. What are your top confident building habits that any woman who wants to elevate her presence as she walks into the room can put into place? I think before you walk into any room, though, just have confidence in yourself. So when you look good and you feel good from the inside and your power, you can pray, whatever your faith is. Really just get that mindset that you're just going to walk in. You are Wonder Woman, right? We're all Wonder Woman. And it's all how you feel about yourself inside. And I thought everybody had it, to be honest with you, because I've been raised like that. My mom told me that, since I was a little girl, that I can do anything, be anyone. And I just thought that's how it's supposed to be. However, not everybody has that type of upbringing. Because people are like, you've been confident since I've known you. And I'm like, it's just inbred in me, but you can acquire that. And I think it starts, again, belief systems, positive self-talk. So many women I've coached over the years have such negative self-talk, Holly. It's just so sad to me that I've been in leadership programs, really high-level leadership programs that are very expensive to be in. I've been in them and hearing some of the women, how they talk to themselves. That would destroy anybody, I think. Like, how can you walk into a room and then your body language, your head's down, your shoulders are rounded, you're not sure what you're wearing or whatever it case may be. I see it a lot. And I know you do too, because we're in a lot of networking rooms with pretty powerful women. But you're attracted to the ones that stand in their confidence, exude positivity, are happy, they smile, they're inviting. People call me like a magnet. When I go to a room, I just stand there. I don't have to do anything. I just stand there and people come to me now. And it's so nice because they want to be involved. What are you doing now, Lauren? What's up? How can I support you or whatever? It goes both ways because I love supporting other people as well. So again, it's just that inner self-talk, I think, starts there. And then you just put on something that makes you feel good. We have crazy outfits. I know you wore one of my outfits for one of your big photo shoots. It was fabulous. I know. Yeah, fabulous.
Right?
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, look at her right now. Well, you guys can't look at her because this is a podcast, but go to our YouTube video and check out Lauren's outfit or go hit us up on Instagram. She has on her leopard skin today, not just her hat, but also her blouse is leopard print as well. So she's got matchy. She's got her very blingy, big cross earrings on just for me.
Yes. And then my signature piece, again, this is another powerful thing that I wear. It's very subtle, but people like it. They're drawn to it because it's a little handheld dumbbell. But on it, Holly, it opens up the conversation because I tell people what it says. And what it says is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13, right inscribed on this little tiny dumbbell. The whole scripture's on there. So when people say, oh, I love your necklace, I said, great, thank you. It says, and I say the scripture out loud. And then they're like, oh, wow, what's your faith? And then it opens up that whole conversation as well about faith driven. And I know we both feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I mean, definitely. I feel like now more than ever, you're really leaning into building that platform with purpose more so. I mean, you always have ever since I've known you for the last 8 years or so. I feel like you've always had purpose and you've always had a very creative brand. What inspires you to create a platform that blends it all together: body, business, empowerment, and your personal branding?
That's a really good question because it all actually goes together. And I feel my mom tells me all the time, she's like, Lauren, everything you've done, your whole career path has led you to have the knowledge, the experience, and expertise to put it all together to do what you do today. And so literally it's the health background, the fitness background, the speaking background, the promoting background, getting butts in seats, if you will, how to market yourself again, and then your personal brand. Like you mentioned in my bio, I was the most branded female bodybuilder in the world because of all the Hollywood things and all the different things I did say yes to and got to do, again, by having the mindset, the positive attitude, being professional on set. My name's got spread all over Hollywood, and being willing to do things that other people aren't willing to do, I think has been my secret key to success all these years. I got casted in 2 things today and they're both on the same day. So now I'm manipulating how I can do both and both projects and be on this set, I have a fitting on this thing, go to the set and be filmed. And then the next day do a whole huge other project and it's all in fitness still. And I'm in my 60s. Come on, let's not even hide that. I'm still getting casted as a fitness body out, especially to be in these huge high profile, either commercials, movies, films, commercials, and music videos, as you know. At my age, it's just amazing to me. But what now I figured out, it's because I bring the light and the word of God to these sets that can maybe be a little darker and demonic and Hollywood. Let's, not candy coated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because I couldn't figure out, I'm like, why am I getting casted in, just Jennifer Lopez music video in a string bikini in my 60s when there's 1,000 million LA women that are bikini girls that would be loved to work with J-Lo, right? But I get picked. But I know that's why now. In hindsight, it's all because he put me there.
So speaking of all the projects that you've worked on, what is the most memorable one and what's one you wish you would have never done?
Well, that's exciting. I don't think there's anything I haven't done because I've done some pretty fun, amazing things, and I make it fun.
Right.
I've been on, the Lady Gaga thing was pretty exciting. That was a music video with Lady Gaga and Beyonce. I didn't know how satanic she was at the time. This was a while ago with her telephone video, but that was a huge set. I saw the casting go out the day before. I called my agent. I'm like, get me on this shoot. And he's like, I'm trying. And she, like 11 o'clock at night, I get the email. You're booked for tomorrow morning. Be on set in LA. I live in Laguna Beach area, South Orange County, right? LA is a good hour plus away. 7 a.m. You got it. And I'm like, wow. But that was exciting because she completely connected with me, was holding on my arm the whole time. She's like, I like you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I totally started blowing her off. Like an idiot. I paid $500 2 weeks later, right, to be at her concert. I could have just been there with her.
You could have called her and said, hey, can you hook me up?
Right. Well, then my agent did call her. I had an entertainment company I was signed to for a year at that time. And they did call her production team to get me on stage at the concert when she was playing that song. It was Telephone.
Uh-huh.
And they did respond back and they said, we would have, but it's such a highly choreographed routine with all her dancers and stuff that it would have been disrupted the whole thing. But we did try, but she could have offered a free ticket, but that didn't happen.
Hello. They could have.
No free ticket for anybody. I still had to pay a full ticket price. But then being at that concert, though, I actually went to 2 of them after that. The entire stadium knew who I was. The entire stadium. I couldn't even eat my meal. I had a line of people the whole time to get their picture with me because that's how
fun.
her little. Yeah, it was fun. It was pretty crazy though. And then at the one I went to in San Diego, there was this ramp that was above the floor, and we had floor seats, but there weren't even seats. You just walk around. So we were standing right below where she was singing, and she totally saw me because I was in the costume that I wore on their video, right? Me and my friend that we're both in it, we're friends.
Yeah.
we're standing there. The whole place knew who we were. And then she's singing and she looks down and sees us and she's like waving at us and stuff. And all the people around her is like, oh my gosh, you're going to go backstage. You're going to go backstage. But then she ended up being sick and nobody got to go backstage. So that was kind of sad.
Yeah.
But
so Lauren, how do you stay in shape still? I mean, what do you do? Because I know, how do you stay in shape? Like, what do you do to keep your muscles looking great and to keep your body looking camera ready? I mean, what's your routine now?
Right there. $1 million question. Oh my,
I know you eat well. I've been to several meals with you. You eat very high protein, low carb, not a lot of fats. I mean, enough fats, but not too much, you know.
I got a lot of birthday cake
and stuff.
I'm at a lot of birthdays and there's no calories in birthday cake. And I say it every time. We pray them out. And that's that. Because I'm having a birthday in 2 Saturdays from now, a little event. And then I'm going to another one actually tomorrow, another birthday. A lot of birthdays I'm at. So I do eat cake. I don't deny anything. I think that's my secret. Again, it's the attitude, the mindset. And I don't deny myself anything because what I find in all these years of being around fitness people is then they splurge. Like they deny, and then lose their minds and eat a whole thing of brownies or, you know what I mean? So I always just little bit. And you don't have to go crazy. I don't train like I used to because I'm not in that career really anymore. I just want to feel good, look good, and be healthy and flexible because I play a lot of golf and a lot of pickleball right now. So that's kind of been my behind the scenes go-to for fitness, not so much lifting the heavy weights. So I just want, I'm a lot leaner now, which just a different look, for me. But it's just being mindful what you put in your mouth. And again, there's no magic pill. I have another hat that says there's no magic pill.
It's hard work.
Everybody wants a secret. But, in the morning.
The thing about the industry that you're in, though, I mean, because I was an athlete in college, right? So when I start working out, I can get back into shape pretty easily, because I was an athlete for so long. Your muscles have a memory, just like your mindset has a memory, right? And it's true. And it's true. You can get back into shape quickly if you start doing the right thing, right? So, 100%. I mean, it's all about the habits that you have.
That's right. And anything, with anything, right? With your professional life, your health life, your beauty regime, whatever it is, if you get into habit, like brushing your teeth or something, then it doesn't become a chore. It's just an automatic thing. So I try to eat well. Like I just have my egg whites. In the morning, I do hot water with chia seeds, flaxseed, lemon, and a little squirt of honey. And I mix it up and drink that. And that is like sets your metabolism and shrinks body fat. And it's pretty working. I've really lost quite a bit of weight. I mean, you saw me recently. I've gotten a lot of like excess fat off my body, which I like. It makes me faster and quicker. So
I don't ever think I've seen you with fat on your body, but that's another story.
Well, when you're at the level I was at,
that's true.
Love yourself. But then again, you have to give yourself grace. That's another secret too, is give yourself grace. If you're going to eat that birthday cake or whatever it is, just give yourself grace, enjoy it. And then it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? It's all right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not on stage the next day. But I was on a podcast right before here. It was a very faith-driven thing. And I was talking about the J-Lo thing. Because they don't tell you who it is, the big A-list star. And I had literally some pizza, spaghetti, and ice cream the night before. Seriously. And then the next morning, I didn't know it was J-Lo, but the security guard's like, hey, are you here, ma'am, for the Jennifer Lopez music video? And I'm like, yes, I am. It was news to me. Ended up meeting the director. She's like, will you wear this? And she holds up a little tiny hanger with this white string bikini. Like it was literally a string. I'm not even kidding. String. You can see it in my book, actually. Anyways, I'm like, I'm not wearing that. I just had pizza and ice cream last night. She's like, please wear it. I'm like, if I wear that, I'm getting my photo with J-Lo. She's like, nobody gets her photo with Jennifer. And I'm like I said, if you want me to wear that, which was nothing, to the music video, then I want my photos. And I wore it, but my body, for some reason, I'm not kidding, talk about power of the mindset. I'm like, okay, Lord, here we go. I put this thing on and I just I felt like the Hulk. Muscles just popped out everywhere and I looked amazing. I'm not going to lie. It was like, I don't know what it was. Sometimes carbs are good.
I
That's
guess.
my secret, because it filled in my muscles. I looked amazing. I got my pictures with J-Lo. She didn't even know what hit her. I jumped up on this merry-go-round thing on set and looked at her again and talk about confidence. I just said, J-Lo, it's your turn to get your picture with me. And she just looked at me like, who says that to her, right? Nobody.
Nobody.
Me. And then she's like, okay. And I'm like, look. And there, the PA had the camera because I threw it at him. Like, dude, take the right picture right now. And so, because all the other models left. And then she's like, well, just don't post it until the song comes out. I'm like, no, it's for my book, actually. And I did. I put her in my book. She's like,
That's
okay,
awesome.
that's cool. Yeah, she was really nice to me, but, she's pretty much a diva. If you know her in the industry. Yeah, she's got not the best reputation. But I do like her, and I was in her music video, and she paid me.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, getting paid is always great.
Too many people can say that they were in a J-Lo music video in a string bikini in their 60s. Hello.
Yeah, not me. No, thank
Right?
you.
Right? Diversity.
Yes, exactly. Speaking of diversity, let's talk a little bit about money mindset. And what do you believe women need to really shift in order to achieve financial freedom?
Well, again, the power of the mind. And instead of have that lack mentality, have the abundance mentality. And for me, all the different things I've got to do, Holly, it's like I never put a money tag to it. And for some reason, it just works out for me. Like I'll get a big check in the mail that I didn't expect. I've been, like I said, a SAG actress since 2004, and I still get residual checks. And you never know. It's like Christmas every day. Like you just go to the mailbox, boom, there's a check. But because I don't put so much placement, like I got yesterday on the golf course, a guy called and he said, hey, we want to cash you in this thing. What's your budget? And I said, you know what? I'm pretty flexible. I've gotten paid from $250 to $2,500 and everything in between for just one day shoot. So whatever. It comes out, he goes, they want to pay you $300 to do this thing, but it's a really good opportunity for exposure. And I'm like, fine. I just say yes to everything because it's not about the money. Usually it's about the opportunity. And I heard a long time ago, but do what you love and the money will follow. Yeah. And I've lived my entire career like that. And I've never lacked for anything. I have a lot of very wealthy friends as well, but are they really happy? So I look at that too. So I think the thing is to stay grateful with what you do have instead of look at what you don't have, and then don't attach a dollar sign to everything that opportunity that comes your way. If your heart says yes, do it, and then you'll get paid for it. So I have everything I want. I really do. Like if I want to set a new golf clubs, yeah, I can go buy them right now, but is it my priority? Not yet. I'm just, you know what I mean?
You can still hit them pretty far with the ones you have. So why?
That's right. Exactly. That's why people get going, these sets just fine. You know what I mean? And because then my concern is that if I have this beautiful set that I want, someone can take it. Cause I leave them on my golf cart a lot, and I park it everywhere. And I'm in the restaurants. I'm in here. I just hate for somebody to lift that thing.
Sure.
So, there's always that, but I think just not attaching yourself to it too much. And I know you build wealth and help people a lot and you've done very successful things. And most people I hang out with are very successful, but because of that mentality of abundance. And I actually named my expo Abundant Life Expo.
So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about what you have going on, how people can get a hold of you, and then we'll go into the lightning round and I'll ask you some quick, fun questions.
Sure. So I know you and I can talk forever.
I know you and we could have a conversation all day.
All day. I'm supposed to be in some beauty pageant town for Miss America or Miss International. And I'm laughing because we just were at Nanette's pageant thing. She's trying to talk me into it. It's just one day thing, 6 days, includes rehearsal, the awards, the whole thing in 6 hours. You're done. You don't have to sell ads or anything. And I know. And I'm like, I'm almost thinking I'm going to do it because the promoter keeps reaching out. She's like, you would do great, Lauren, please, please. It's super cheap and I can get a crown like Nanette and be Miss International.
There you go, Miss International. All right, Miss International. How can people
get know? It's another opportunity, another diversity, right?
Exactly.
Another diversity. But so yes, my Abundant Life Expo. Yeah, it's just another thing that I created from scratch. I went to a venue where I do play golf and pickleball and all this stuff. It's called Laguna Woods Village. It's like Disneyland for adults. It's just fabulous. I was in this venue. for like a concert they had in there, and all these people were dancing, and it's just amazing. And I'm like, I've got to do something here, and it just came to me: health and wealth, health and wealth. So all my friends that have businesses or speakers like you that either have products or services or are coaches and wanted just a new eyeballs on their product or service, then I put them all under one roof. And I just had one last week, and it was 50 exhibitors, 6 speakers, including myself. We gave raffle prizes away. It's free to attend, free parking, big stage, huge Gravitron with the mics. The whole thing is just fabulous. It's just, and it's right across the street, and I love it. And this will be
so laurenpowers.com.
My next,
go to
laurenpowers.com. Yep. It's there.
laurenpowers.com.
laurenpowers.com. I have all my things. I've got my free book on there. If anybody wants to download Beneath the Muscle, Unleash Your Inner Champion, it's beneaththemuscle.com. That's for free digital download. You can see the pictures with J-Lo and Lady Gaga and things that we've just been talking about. That's there, and that's music video things I've done are on there. But the Abundant Life Expo, the next one is February 27th, which Hawley Woods will be speaking at.
Yes.
And about wealth. Yes. And I think that's just the best advice, is just get out of that lack mentality, really, and change your mindset, and good things can happen. But you got to do the work. You know what I mean? You can't just manifest anything. Like, I don't manifest checks in my mail. No, I've done the work, and I just think I let things flow. Yeah. With anything. So whatever people are doing, or your audience, whatever they're up to, don't stress out. Don't be desperate. Especially if you're in sales, just solve some problems for some people, and just be genuine, be authentic, be transparent. Don't lie to people. Like, it's pretty basic stuff, but sometimes you have to remind people just to be real. And I think, because for me and my experience is I've always just been real, and that, and I come from the heart always. Mm-hmm. And people feel that, because they tell me that all the time. They're like, we know we want to be around you. We want to do whatever you're doing and support you because you're just authentic. Yeah. And that's the secret. And it's not hard to do, but you have to, just do it. Nike, just do it.
Just do it.
So I think that's the best thing I can share at this point right now. And just be yourself, and whatever gifts and purposes and God has planned for you, just follow through, listen and obey. Pretty basic, makes your life a lot easier. I used to think I had to do everything myself, and now I'm just like, give it up. And my life's never been more fulfilled, more happier. I lack for nothing. I have beautiful people like you, Hawley, around me, and just living the dream, baby, with joy.
All right, well, let's go into this lightning round. This is 1 or 2 word answers. Obviously that's going to be hard for us women to keep it down to 1 to 2, but I think you can do it. I have faith in you, Lauren. Thank you so much for being on the show. Let's go ahead and jump into the lightning round. The first question is 1 word to describe your leadership style.
Courageous.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Go to productivity hack.
Wait, run that by me again?
Go to productivity hack.
Prayer.
Oh, I love it.
How do you like that? One. Thank you.
Favorite business book or podcast?
This one.
And Beneath the Muscle. Hold your own book. It's okay. I'm shameless like that.
Yes.
A money myth you wish would go away forever.
Let's see. That's a money myth. That there's not enough of it.
That would be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
If you could sit down for lunch or tea with any woman of wealth, past or present, who would it be?
I've met almost everybody I want to meet. To be honest with you. Probably the first lady right now would be fun.
Yeah. Well, again,
style,
Lauren,
fashion, money, president for her husband. She puts up with a lot. She's in the public eye.
Put up with a lot.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I would like to pick her brain. I think she's very stunning and very poised and classy, and I'd like to be around people that have those qualities.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks again, Lauren, for being on the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Blessings.